to another episode of PPW High Voltage. My name is E. Julius Kuiper, the good karma commentator. I'm joined by Philip J. Bravado, Tom Mitchell, filling in for Paul Bowe yet again, becoming a regular sight here in Commentators Row. Folks, tonight we have a huge singles matchup. We have none other than former PPW heavyweight champion Evander James taking on the billionaire playboy Charles Mason, two of the top competitors in the heavyweight division today. Bravado, what are your thoughts on this matchup?
You know, we get to see Evander James for the first time tonight, guys, since he came back from his Wrestle One stint in Japan. I feel that he has learned an incredible amount. Just talking to the man, you see he exudes confidence here tonight. Tonight, he's going to take out Charles Mason.
It's funny you say it, because Charles Mason is one of the highest rising competitors here in PPW. So my money's with Charles tonight.
Well, you heard it there. The predictions are in. Get your bets in before it's post time. Folks, you're not going to want to go anywhere for this main event.
Voltage only.
Whoa! No. People just turn the channel because you started talking. When you have somebody of my caliber on your show, Badass Billy Gunn, yes, I did say it before you tried to say it. And I want everybody to know that you can catch High Voltage Sundays at 8 o'clock. Not because he's on it, because someone cool like me's on it. And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
PPW Nation, Tom Mitchell here, and I'm Wayne, the arrival of South Village. Hey, Luca, just the man I was looking for. Is Jimmy coming? Is Jimmy here?
Is Jimmy coming? Is Jimmy coming?
Yeah.
What, have you been living under a rock, Frankie?
My name's Tom, but, I mean, some people say I do, but that's beside the point. Where's Jimmy?
Listen, Billy, I'll tell you exactly what Jimmy is. Jimmy is handling a very important family matter at the moment. It's just that simple. What you got right now is you got the live Luca Brasi, and right now, you interrupted me as I'm trying to make my way to catering, okay? I got a cheesesteak, whiz-wit, with my name on it, and you kind of hold me up here, okay? It's very simple. Jimmy can handle Jimmy, okay? Tonight, it's my turn to handle business. Dig?
Do you at least got an extra cheesesteak?
Hell no!
It's worth a shot. Back to you guys.
Backstage here at Pennsylvania Premier Wrestling, Super Agent Bella standing next to me. He obviously has a new client in the Cuban crippler, Ricky Reyes.
That's right, Paul. I've come here to PPW time after time. Ryan Reyes has put roadblocks in front of me. Well, not this time. This time I come with the Cuban crippler. This time we mean business. This time we are taking over PPW.
Ricky, a word on your match with hybrid Shaun Carr?
Ricky, don't worry about it. You don't have to say nothing, man.
This bout is set for one fall. Approaching the ring with Super Agent Bellis by his side from Havana, Cuba. Weighing in at 192 pounds, he is the Cuban crippler, Ricky Reyes. His opponent from Binghamton, New York, weighing in at 205 pounds, hybrid Shaun Carr.
They lock up, and Ricky Reyes quickly gets behind his opponent. Shaun Carr reverses with an armbar.
This armbar will be no match for the Cuban Dream.
Brings him down to the mat.
Look at Bellis yelling at the crowd.
Ricky Reyes Has him in a chokehold down on the mat. Isn't loosening his grip at all.
Listen, the crowd better
Shaun
be
Carr
quick.
sends him off the ropes.
Nice shoulder block there. Look at him posing. EJ, look at this man.
Wow, a big kick to the head sends Ricky Reyes down to the mat. Off the ropes. And a big elbow.
Nice drop kick there by Shaun Carr. But look at Reyes. Look how smart he is. He goes right outside to the ring, and Bellis gives him some advice.
Already a high-energy matchup, and it seems Ricky Reyes is taking a breather. Looked like he was about to go for the suicide dive, but stopped short when Ricky Reyes moved out of the way. And the chase is on. Off the ropes. Ricky Reyes under the legs. And a big knee sends Shaun Carr careening down to the mat.
I don't know what that word means. Look at Reyes just posing. Look at him. You already can tell he's the better wrestler.
Big fly to the face of Shaun Carr.
Look at him. He's so... This is great. I love it. And the 2 count.
Shaun Carr can't keep taking a beating like this if he expects to pick up the W.
Nah, this match will be over quick. Marsh got to count a little faster in there, though.
Ricky Reyes taking his time.
Of course.
Methodical beatdown of Shaun Carr. He's choking him in the corner.
You do not want to get Ricky Reyes mad, though. He's been known for, his tantrums in the past.
And he's taken every second he could to choke him in that corner. Of course, he has till 5, and he took every second.
Ooh, and a nice vicious chop to the chest of Shaun Carr.
Like I said before, Shaun Carr doesn't have Cage in the corner to, cheer him on, give him some advice, give him the towel when he's tired.
The towel?
Well, to wipe the sweat off his brow.
When does he ever bring the towel to the ring?
It was a figurative language.
Ooh, a nice jawbreaker right there. Did you see that jawbreaker, EJ?
And that turned the tide of the matchup, Mike.
Did you see the jawbreaker?
I saw it. And a big scoop slam. And Shaun Carr is back in this matchup.
Oh, a nice spinning kick. Ooh, a nice German suplex.
That was just a regular suplex, Mike.
Why not? It looked like a German one. There it is. The torture rack! No, just kidding. That's a nice rolling slam right there. Here he goes to the top.
With the moonsault right onto Ricky Reyes.
1, 2.
That athleticism's unbelievable. That was on display last month, and he's bringing it again to the ring against Ricky Reyes.
These fans gotta stop this chanting. This is not good for Ricky Reyes. He doesn't like to hear noise. He likes it quiet in the ring. Crowd's getting vicious out there.
The air's still tense from the altercation we saw.
A nice roundhouse kick, sending Ricky Reyes down to the mat. Here's a cover.
Ricky Reyes kicks out at 2.5.
It's been 2.5 the whole match. Anyone can win this match, but you know who I think should win.
It's anyone's matchup, Mike, I agree. And the crowd is getting behind Shaun Carr as he gets to his feet.
Bell is thinking to himself, I should have had Ricky Reyes train longer.
Those elbows are vicious, Mike. He's been delivering them all match, and it's just a matter of time before he connects right on the button.
But Shaun Carr's been coming right back with some nice, heavy fists from himself.
Wow, how about that drop kick?
I love the athleticism. Come on, Marsh! Bell is telling Marsh to count faster. Here we go.
Crowd giving it. to Ricky Reyes.
Uh-oh.
Picks him up.
Look how smart he is.
Carr.
Ooh, that's it.
Shaun Carr
That
went
has
for
to
an
be it.
elbow.
Get up
Ricky
there.
Reyes
Get up there,
moved right in
Ricky.
the nick of time.
Oh.
Wow, big tornado DDT.
That's
that
it.
was unbelievable. And somehow Shaun Carr kicks out. He's still got some fight
Marsh
left
is
in him.
not counting fast enough. Count faster.
That's what you think, Mike.
That's what I know. Are you blind? Do you need glasses? If you're a blind man, get a cane. Here comes Reyes.
Set him up for the DDT.
Look at Shaun Carr fighting. I'll tell you, he has more fight than I thought he'd have.
Shaun Carr blocks the suplex, tries to deliver a kick, and is blocked by Ricky Reyes. Unbelievable. This match is back and forth, and the super kick right to the head of Ricky Reyes.
No. Kick out Ricky.
And that's it.
Unbelievable.
Shaun Carr.
You saw Daniel Marsh count very fast on that one, didn't he?
I didn't see that, Mike. I saw a fair count.
Unbelievable.
Not many people could get up after a kick like that. It didn't matter how fast or slow he was counting. Ricky Reyes wasn't getting up after that.
The following contest is a #1 contender match for the PPW Heavyweight Championship. When the bell rings, the man in charge of the action, PPW Senior Official, Mr. Jeff Carter.
Because he's Jeff Carden. What's there not to boo?
Welcome back to PPW High Voltage to Shaun Pratt on his way to the ring. Pratt, Rembrandt, Broke Keller, and Facade. We will, after this match, DJ, have a #1 contender for the PPW Championship.
Big news for the wrestling world in general. Someone who is going to face the winner.
Shaun Pratt coming back in Honesdale to an amazing match between him and Facade. And Pratt does not like these people here in Hazleton. That's quite obvious, EJ.
You know what? I don't think they like him much either, Bravado.
No, he had some problems with Casey Navarro about 6 months ago. Both of them men getting injured freakishly. And now to Shaun Pratt, as most people still forget, still the golden ticket holder here in PPW. And on his way now, Rembrandt coming down to the ring. Santa Claus hat and all.
Making his way to the ring, fighting out of the Bowery. For the weakness of your damn business, he is the artist, simply known as
Rembrandt.
Look at this guy. He's a cool guy.
He is.
You wish he could be that cool, Bravado.
You know, I can't argue with you.
He's an artist. He's a pro wrestler.
He's got a girl with him, Cosmic, who isn't here tonight. Where is she?
You're right.
Either way, Rembrandt showing up here a couple months ago in PPW.
With that director's chair.
A win over Leroy
Portrait
Green
chair.
a couple months ago in his debut, EJ.
Been making big waves here at PPW, I'll tell you that much.
Absolutely. You can put this guy high on the board for championship contention, as we are here in the #1 contendership for the top prize here in Hazleton, the PPW Heavyweight Championship. Now what happens if Shaun Pratt wins? He's a #1 contender and a golden ticket holder. I mean, that's got to be almost a guarantee for the next champion.
A very precarious situation.
Fighting at 194 pounds, here's
All Energy Pro Keller, the former track star from Kutztown, showing up.
Get us hype here in Hazleton. Why does everyone insist on touching our stuff?
You know, I don't like anyone here, so it always annoys the hell out of me.
Well, the feeling's mutual. Bro Keller making a name for himself as well. This is a who's who of new and established talent here at PPW.
Absolutely. A lot of these guys, Keller, Rembrandt included, doing a lot in a little bit of time. And we await the final competitor. Go up to Paul Bowe for the entrance of probably the fan favorite here in this match.
All right, here we go. Party time, Phil Bravado.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's going to street tonight. Here's Rican Warrior Slicker, weighing 191 pounds. Here's the Steve Armstrong, the Aerosol Buckman. This is
Well, fan favorite Facade on his way to the ring.
By himself, Bravado. We saw a few weeks ago, Danny Moe made her premiere here at PPW. Probably back in the locker room nursing some wounds from that one.
Well, Facade signing an autograph in aerosol can. It's my birthday. She's got something special to bring back home.
It's your birthday, Bravado?
Well, it's the girl's birthday.
Oh.
Paul Bowe's birthday. At least it was a couple months ago. Or weeks ago. I don't know what day it is anymore. I do know the Facade is here.
The spray paint falling out of his vest there, just like when I get frisked by the cops back when I was a kid.
Oh, the Neon Ninja has got to be considered a fan favorite, or a favorite, shall I say, here in this match. He's already a fan favorite here in Hazleton. And we got another special competitor.
I know that music, but in a singles match, Bravado.
Well, Jimmy Conway, we want to congratulate him on the birth of his first child. Not being here tonight, EJ. Instead, Luca Brasi coming out here trying to make a name for himself in singles competition.
And you know what? I'm excited to see what Luca Brasi does in singles competition here. Oh, come on, Bravado. You just dropped Facade's jacket. Oh, look at this. No one's going to be chafed tonight with all this baby powder around. Okay, I appreciate that.
Well, Luca Brasi is here, and I can smell baby
It
powder.
smells great. I have to say, that's the best it's ever smelled in the PPW arena.
I got to agree.
I think some people should wear baby powder more often, if you know what I mean.
I do, but we won't further explore it. Look at Paul Bowe getting into the action. Shaun Pratt not looking impressed. And Luca Brasi getting the crowd behind him here. An amazing opportunity for one half of the six-time PPW Tag Team Champions, South Philly's finest. Brasi trying to bring a number one contendership back to South Philly.
Here we go. What a matchup. 5 men all vying for that number one contendership.
Wow, it's how big?
Huge.
Folks, don't blink for a moment with this one. On this.
Crowd behind Facade. We'll have to see if Facade can send these people home happy.
These competitors don't even know where to start. There's so many men in the ring.
Well, I'll tell you what, Phil.
Shaun Pratt taking a hammering from the PPW universe here.
Oh my God, I feel like I've been here. Is this a main event, Phil? Is this our main event?
It is not. Charles Mason and Evander James
You mean I gotta
following
sit
us.
with you guys longer?
Well, we wish you'd leave.
Paul Bo, don't you read the production notes?
Luke is looking for a chair here. I just. All right, hey, he's gonna paint. This should be good. Did you ever see Bob Ross paint?
Happy little trees, Paul.
Well, here's the story with Rembrandt. They're half cousins.
So you know what? You know what Bob Ross said? There are no mistakes, there are only happy accidents. I said, you never met Phil Bravado.
I was to say they never met you.
Hey!
And Rembrandt is going to create his own art by ripping it apart.
Come on. Well, you know what? To a man like Rembrandt, who's used to being in the high art world, in the Bowery, that has to look just like child.
Well, if you can tape a banana to the wall, EJ, you can rip a piece of paper and
You
have
know
to
what?
call
I want to
art.
give a shout out to whoever the guy was that ate that banana. Shout out to that hero.
Facade up and over. Here comes Rembrandt, ducks down. Facade launches himself up, catapults him.
I didn't
over
hear
the
him
top
bell
rope.
yet.
This is going to be mile-a-minute action. One fall to a finish.
Facade smart to leave it alone and go right to his next offensive move, guys.
Facade, flawless one move into another. Now big back elbow. Rembrandt caught himself in the corner, flat-footed. Facade walking the ropes, middle rope, drop kick right in the ribs, and down he goes, and out he goes. Shaun Pratt looks like he wants a piece next.
Folks, you're not
going to step up.
As we go on through this match, you're not seeing trick photography. That's just Facade's style. He's going to do things that you don't even think are physically possible.
Oh, there's something right there. Drop kick right in the puss by the Prince of Camden.
The what?
In the puss in the face, you idiot. Broke Keller in.
Somewhere Jeff Bonomo's losing his mind.
Well, Jeff Bonomo will be okay. Standing switch here now by the Prince of Camden. Keller trying to power his way out, ducks under. Off the ropes he goes. Keller sends him for the ride. Drop down by the Keller. Look at this mile-a-minute action, Phil. The Shaun Pratt, nice lucha arm drag by the Prince of Camden. Look at this. Mexican head scissor takeover by Jockzilla.
Tough neighborhood, Camden, New Jersey, Pablo. You know if you're fighting out of there, you're going to be one tough SOB. But look at that, Bro Keller.
Oh, man, plants him face down in the ring. Keller showing that athletic ability.
Brozzi was sitting here commentary style now on the top rope and 3 seconds later.
Season opening like a cat. Oh, man, drop kick. That time it caught him in the chest. Floats over.
The opportunist, Luca Brasi, almost stole that one.
Absolutely. Very little time to prepare for this matchup, folks. Luca Brasi was not going to let an opportunity like this go by him, though. He knows anything can happen in that squared circle, and he has just as much of a chance as any one of these competitors to become the #1 contender.
Jimmy Conway on maternity watch right now with his beautiful fiance, waiting for the arrival of their daughter. PPW office saw it. Luca Brasi said he'll answer the call. Solo, and he got put in a #1 contender match. Who's more deserving than a PPW original Luca Brasi?
And many-time PPW Tag Team Champion. I lost count at this point, to be honest with you. 6-time. I just got the news.
Gets him for the ride. Ducks the line. Keller sets him again. Lock the arm. Oh, nice roll through by Luca Brasi. Innovative offense. Foot sweep. Covers. Kick counted 2.
You know, we always talk about Brazzi being the speed of South Philly, but you're going to have to get up very early in the morning to match wits with Bro Keller, a former track star at Kutztown, Paul.
Absolutely. Tell you what, Brazzi's quick. You don't see this in his tag team. It's usually him and Jimmy mirroring each other, double team efforts. Facade taking a sip of Red Bull here to charge himself up.
What?
You know what? You have to be impressed with Luca Brazzi in this singles action here without his tag team partner, as you were just alluding to there, Paul Bo.
Hey, listen, sometimes you got to go at it one-on-one.
You got to step outside your comfort zone sometimes, right?
And now you're seeing the first alliance here with Shaun Pratt and Rembrandt. Team up with Brazzi, big slam.
I wouldn't expect that alliance to last long.
Oh, and wait a minute. Facade's on the top rope, and that always deserves attention, guys.
Somebody alert Hazleton Municipal Airport. Facade just brought the roof down off St. Joe's Gymnasium.
It's almost as if the ropes are wider for Facade, as he's just got amazing balance on that top rope.
Tell you what, he is one heck of an athlete. Look at this again. Spinning heel kick by Facade. He's going for 3 for $1. Rembrandt gets a taste now on the side of his head. Here comes Pratt. Look at this.
Facade. Look at this, the Neon Ninja style. You know, he's so secretive about that ninja style, we don't even know where he trained from. Who could teach someone these kind of moves? It's impossible.
Master Splinter, my friend.
In the source.
I've got that on good knowledge.
Has him up, burning hammer time. Drops him right on Rembrandt. Stacking up the trash.
Look at that.
Man.
Facade, just the bag of maneuvers that Facade has, it spans every style you could imagine in pro wrestling.
He took a sip of Phil's Red Bull over there. That might have been the extra energy. Oh, running knee.
Well, you know, they say it gives you wings, but I'm not going to plug any more products here.
Did he say Fred? Because I'm out of here.
I'll see you later.
Is that all it takes to get rid of him, Paul Bo?
Oh, look at this. Facade walking tall and gets a kick right in the side of the head.
Unbelievable.
Look at this.
Oh my God!
Right on top of Pratt. Phil didn't even pay attention to that.
And what a lucky shot that was, a 2-for-1, if you will.
Bro Keller, I'll tell you what, he's ran into some hard luck. Put your headset on, you moron. He ran into some hard luck here at PPW, but he is giving it his all here tonight. The PPW office has seen the talent, EJ, he possesses, and he's just a 3 count away from being your #1 contender.
Absolutely. You have to be impressed by this young man, but look at that.
Rembrandt, oh man! Jaw jacker right into the canvas. Rolls him down, Brazzi up top.
That has Keller dazed and confused there, Paul Bo.
There he comes, oh man!
That was just a pain sandwich there, delivered courtesy of Luca Brazzi. 2, pulled off by Rembrandt.
Rembrandt got a lot of that one, EJ, right in the rib cage.
Rembrandt.
Sends it for the ride outside here.
Right in our laps. Get awfully close to commentator's row.
Oh man, battering round by Brazzi. No regard for his body.
Absolutely, that's patented SPF style still on display here,
Rembrandt
even in singles competition.
Right in front of us here, the lights are on, but no one's home. Stay away from my microphone. I thought he was going to grab it there. He better get up or he's going to be looking up at the lights soon. They're up top looking for a superplex. Brazzi has Keller up there. Whoa, no. Has him up in the reverse electric chair, EJ. Look at this.
Oh, my God.
My God.
I don't know if Facade knew what he wanted to do there. He just wanted to get Brazzi onto the mat.
Has him measured. Pratt coming in now. Running knee right to the face.
Yeah, I think that took more out of Facade than it did Brazzi.
Oh, man, the bicycle kick by those long legs of Keller.
Rembrandt biding his time out here, took the perfect opportunity when he saw it.
These men have no regards for their body, leaving it all on the line for the biggest prize in the game, to be the #1 contender for that PPW Heavyweight Championship. Bronzy hard in the corner. Here comes Rembrandt, caught a big foot in the midsection.
Rembrandt just tosses Bronzy like a rag doll into the corner. Facade right on top of him, but no, look at that. Gotta be impressed with Rembrandt here.
Oh, absolutely. Rembrandt's done all the right things since coming to PPW. Here comes Keller. Keller popped up and launched into the corner.
Not only is he have style, not only is he an artiste, but look at the devastation he causes in the squared circle.
Bodies are piling up outside the ring. Rembrandt looking for someone to grab. Everyone's outside.
Everyone's a critic.
I'll tell you what, keep your eyes on Facade. When they're outside the ring, he makes his living out there.
Absolutely. It doesn't matter where you put Facade. He's going to impress you with some things you've never seen before.
What is Rembrandt going to do? You got to be kidding me. He's going up top. Oh, my God. Oh, he hit the guardrail.
And that is going to be a hurt knee right there.
He hopped up, and look, it took a lot out of him.
How is he still right back up, Paul Bowe? Unbelievable. You hear the thud on that moonsault. Unbelievable. How is he even standing right now?
Here goes Pratt. He got caught right in the teeth by Facade. Rembrandt, no regard for his body, and he's up.
Look at that. You have to wonder how Rembrandt's even still standing right now.
Hey, this is for the biggest prize in the game, EJ.
Absolutely. Someone behind us said it must be adrenaline. I have to agree with them. He is just so popped up right now on pure adrenaline. Doesn't have no regard. But look at this. Facade slides right under. You don't even know where to look with this guy.
Hip up by Facade. Kicking Seguri to the side of the head. Facade has them all lined up.
Look at this.
Look at this.
Oh my God.
Tope con hilo.
Lands on his feet. Unbelievable dexterity from the Neon Ninja Facade.
Facade sets up for that springboard. Right to the midsection goes Pratt.
Pratt saw his opportunity there. It slipped right out of his hands.
Respiration now all over. You see him, he's slipping off him. He's really slippery, both men. Facade's going to try. Look at this.
Unbelievable. Drives him down.
It's over.
Facade is the #1 contender.
Here's your winner and #1 contender, the Neon Ninja Facade.
Huge news for the heavyweight division here at PPW. I hope the locker room is on watch. We have a new #1 contender, the Neon Ninja. A fan favorite here at PPW. You're not going to want to miss the chance when Facade gets at that PPW heavyweight champion. Tripping over my words a little bit here.
Right.
I can't believe what we just saw. Unbelievable matchup.
That was an exciting match. Our main event is coming up next. Charles Mason, Evander James. Hopefully Phil Bravado puts his headset back on. Maybe he won't. Maybe he will, EJ. Doesn't matter.
I'm hoping not.
We'll be here. We'll be right back.
This is the moment we've all been waiting for tonight. I'm in the main event for the PPW Championship.
The lit superstar Sebastian Cage coming out here and interrupting Casey. But what's he doing out here?
I just came out here to tell you one thing. Tonight, your destiny lit and you will be the new PPW champion.
Knows that he retains his title with a count out here. Here comes Sebastian Cage. Cover him, Casey! We're gonna have a new test.
Oh, no, what do we just see?
Sebastian, everyone wants the question. Why did you attack your friend Casey Navarro?
You're asking me a question. Everybody wants to know, right? Get out of my picture. Y'all want to know why I attacked
Casey Navarro, right? You see? I'm looking at the bigger picture to this. I lost intentionally. I faked the injury. You know why? Because you, Casey, you were Casey lit at some point, but not anymore. Because you've been getting all the opportunities that I've been fighting for years now. You're an Impact, you're here, you're there, and what about me? What about the lit superstar, huh? Because you know, like I know, that I was the guy who got you out of New Jersey. So from now on, the lit superstar is gonna fly all the way from LA to Pennsylvania to PPW to do one thing and one thing only, and that's to lit this place up. So KC, I'll see you around. Stay down.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Rembrandt. Rembrandt, the question on everyone's mind, are you okay?
Am I okay? Am I okay? I'm fantastic. This mortal body, it'll take its lumps and bruises, and that's okay, because it's just merely a sacrifice for my art. And I showcase my art today. Ask that little girl in front row with her little stupid Christmas card from Facade about my art. This body, it'll pass, but my art will live on forever. And speaking of Facade, you may have won that match, but you didn't pin me. You didn't stop my art. So, as long as I'm concerned, you aren't the #1 contender. Because I am the only undefeated artist around here. Now, if you will, I need to marinate. Go.
Thank you for your time. Let's get out here. Let's run. Let's go. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with the new #1 contender, the Neon Ninja himself, Facade. Facade, first of all, congratulations. That was an amazing contest.
Man, they keep putting me in these matches with a whole half dozen of guys, and I just keep blowing through every last one of them because I got some antics, I got some athleticism, I got some erratic behavior in there that you just can't keep a good ninja down, especially the Neon Ninja. But as you saw tonight, I shared the ring for the first time with the artist Rembrandt. And you know, we did little arts and crafts here in the ring, but unfortunately, tonight that little girl, that one-of-a-kind Facadograph, that masterpiece, that Christmas card to the PPW Nation got destroyed by Rembrandt. But, you know, the Neon Ninja reigns supreme at the end. And the Neon Ninja is the #1 contender for that title that has been eluding me for so long. Clutch Adams, I got your name. I'm going to write it on the wall, and I'm going to take your title.
We're excited to see you do it. Back to you guys.
First, fighting private chef from Michigan Island, weighing at 202 pounds. Here's the billionaire playboy, Charles Mason.
Main event time on PPW High Voltage. Phil Bravado, not Freddie Akers, on commentary. You know, sometimes, guys, I just got to get out of here. I get disrespected too much. Paul, Bo, and EJ gang up on me. I got to get out of here. Save some credibility.
Yeah. You gotta go clear your pals. Who you talking to? Who you kidding?
But they pushed me out here because talent needs to sit here. Speaking of talent, EJ, the man you can trust, Evander James, headed out. Charles Mason in the ring.
Evander James at this point has been at PPW a few years now. Former PPW heavyweight champion. Very serious compare. A win against him would be a big accomplishment for Charles Mason, who's looking to get his footing here at PPW.
From Gotham City, New York, weighing at 205 pounds, he is a man you can trust, Evander James.
Well, no denying the talent in this man. Just coming back from Japan, a stint with Wrestle One. And we'll have to see how his game has changed, EJ. What influences he's picked up across the pond. PPW competitors could be in a serious competition with this man in 2020.
Charles Mason, the billionaire playboy, a world-traveled man himself, Phil Bravado. So there's very few things that you could do to surprise the billionaire playboy, Charles Mason.
Well, the man you can trust, Evander James, knows Charles Mason very well. Repeating all over the East Coast, specifically New York City. And recently, Evander James podcasts everywhere calling him the PPW Wrestler of the Year. Honestly, I cannot disagree with that statement, guys.
Absolutely not. As mentioned, phenomenal title run. Huge impact here since coming to PPW a few years ago. Colorful fans we have behind us here on Commentators Row, as always.
Well, I know this idiot. Trust me. It doesn't get much better.
I'm sorry for him. Tell you what, that's why guardrails were invented, right there.
Thank God for these guardrails. I've got 6 idiots right behind me.
That's how you talk about our loyal fan base.
Loyal fan base. Look at these more loyal fan base. Are you kidding me?
I'll tell you what, Bravado, they're the ones paying our checks here. Gotta have a little more respect.
Well, I disagree.
Charles Mason with the hammerlock applied to E.A. James.
James, nice kip up there. Back in it, down to the side headlock. James applying a lot of pressure on the neck area. You can see how he's contorting his body there. Oh, and a big elbow by the billionaire playboy. Nothing fancy about that, Phil.
They're just feeling each other out here, trying to find a weakness in the other one's game plan. Seen some basic Greco-Roman grappling going on.
Charles Mason knows scientific moves, guys. He's been trained by some of the best in the business. Here's the thing. He doesn't want to use them. He'd rather poke you in the eye. And that's how I respect this man.
Well, nice side. Back into the head scissors by Mason. Great reversal. Pops up again and right out of it.
E.A. James back on his feet here. Charles Mason swings and a miss.
Up and over goes James. Nice jackknife into the bridge. We're going to see if he can power out of it. A lot of core strength on this. Evander's shoulders are down now. Oh, now there it is. Lower body strength by James into the crucifix roll. Backslide.
PK Sanford right
there
in.
There it is, Oklahoma roll.
Position.
Do you know who invented the Oklahoma roll?
I dare to ask.
Tell us, Balbo.
I will tell you.
Don't look it up on Google.
No, I'm not telling you now. I'm waiting after the match. I'm not telling you.
He don't know the answer to that.
Danny Hodge.
We'd get it out of him. I knew it. Google takes a little bit longer to
I didn't
load
even
up.
Google
Oh,
it.
come on.
I didn't Google it.
The reception in here is terrible. The people in here are worse. And Paul Bo's lying is at an all-time
Who
high.
is sitting here on commentary? These headsets stink.
We'll take it up with GoPro. They're not going to like that.
I think it was that guy down there behind the thing over there, the big guy. Somebody introduced him to a shower.
My headsets are great. The only thing is I can hear you better. It's awful.
You know what? They should pay you by the one-liner there, Otto. You got 1 million of them.
Who's one-liner? I'm telling the truth over here, this idiot. He calls me Freddie Akers last match. Are you kidding me?
Well, I'd be, that's a pretty big insult there.
I can get up and down these bleachers just fine. I don't fall. GoPro's telling us to get back on script. Well, call the match. What are you doing?
Paulbo's flabbergasted.
Elbow play. James, shoulders down now.
Paulbo, go back on play-by-play if you can't get your act together
please,
here.
I'll change, definitely then. You invent moves.
Invent them?
Well, I don't know any difference.
I
so.
define moves, okay? There's a difference. I'm a poet.
That's that temple education. See where that got you.
Yeah, mugged on the SEPTA train.
You know what? Let's not talk about that, okay? There's a lot of tough 15-year-old girls out there.
Well, back to earth. We've got Evander James and Charles Mason in the middle of the ring. I guess I'm going to have to call this thing. And God help us if that has to continue much longer.
James is going to go up and going to try to walk the tightrope, and he does. Oh, Mason, very innovative, Phil. Pulled him right off that top rope. And there's the side of Charles Mason that you see, that vicious side that just comes out. It's like a light switch. You turn it on, and he just goes from...
Whoa! Now we got to get
well, that
spit
one
on.
came up a little short. Spitting at our fans, ends up on our table.
I'll tell you what, I think I got a miss to that one. Bravado, you know what? I need a pay raise for that one. I'm getting spit at.
Oh, man, big chop by Mason. And he's talking a mile a minute. You talk about a trash talker. He won't shut up.
Part of his game plan, he gets into his opponent's head. Did we ever see Evander James this flustered? He's usually all business in there.
Still twirl backbreaker by Mason. Floats over, shoulders down, doesn't hook the leg, and he kicked right out, Phil.
Mason has James flustered here. This is all Charles Mason. All he has to do is cash this in like one of his daddy's checks.
Well, look at him now. Distracted PK Sanford with the knee right across the...
Oh, this Sanford's guy just as bad as Carden. Look at him. Just as terrible as Carden. Where do we get these people?
Oh, we got Holbert, we got Carden, and we got PK.
You got to start showing some respect for these officials, Bravado. They have a tough job in there.
Man,
what?
Right on the ground.
They counted 3.
Right to the face.
Well, that's tough for them.
They literally slap him at 3 times.
Well, I'm talking about when they have to go to the 10 count. That's when things get advanced.
That does get a little bit tricky.
I've seen Carden already counting on his toes for that.
Well, he has the cliff notes in his back pocket.
Evander James reaching for that
Mason,
rope.
Mason, Phil, sorry to step on you there,
Well,
buddy.
it's, that's what happens.
You should be used to it. He's starting to cut him off right now. He's trying to keep James grounded. He's had difficulty in this match when James has gone airborne. Mason's trying to lay his body on him, all that weight. Now fighting back. James firing away and all cylinders, misses wildly. Up. Nice drop kick by Mason.
Incredible speed by Charles Mason.
Mason has Evander James's number tonight. No doubt about it.
Absolutely. Mason's out to prove a point here. And he knows he can do it against the former PPW heavyweight champion, guys.
Came up short the past few months, very narrowly. We've seen him miss victory on a few occasions, just coming up inches away, and he is looking to change that course of events.
Shoulders down, side press.
He's learning the hard way that you cannot buy wins in professional wrestling, even though he could buy most anything else.
Well, James is one that if you could buy one, you'd always spend your money there because he's a tough competitor to put down for 3.
Absolutely. Looks like he's trying to put Evander James to sleep here. A full Nelson applied.
And right in the middle of the ring, right where Charles Mason needs to be. Very well scouted strategy for Charles Mason tonight. Very good ring
Paul Bo,
awareness.
you used to put your brother Jeff into full Nelsons back in the day.
I'll plead the 5th on that. But Mason there, he's leaning over. He's putting his body weight right on the back of Evander James. And that's cutting off circulation. James back up to the vertical base. Steps right on his toe. Nothing fancy about that. Old-fashioned back elbow right to the teeth. Here comes James firing back up.
James right back in this one.
Mason got his hand up, but he's still got a lot of that one. Mason looks like, look at this.
Tell you what, this is what makes James so dangerous. You never know when he's going to come right back.
With the blockbuster off the springboard. Shoulders down. Oh, kick out again at 2 3/4.
PK Sanford right in the middle of the thick of things, shall I say, right in position. See, I complimented him. And Evander James now feeling some momentum go through his body. trying to get that adrenaline up. And Charles Mason might be in trouble because he is not where he needs to be, right in the middle.
Mason's blocking him right there.
Back into that full Nelson. I love it. Classic maneuvers applied in the right situation are absolutely devastating.
And I'll tell you what, he went right back to it. He took a lot out of Evander the first time, now sucking the life out of him the second time as Evander backs into the corner to break him, but he's definitely staggered.
Absolutely, the air was cut off from his brain for a few seconds there. Twice out, look at this, just sitting on Evander James. That's not going to put him away.
Hard shoulder right into that ring post, unforgiving.
That could be trouble for the billionaire playboy.
Oh, James right on it, scouting.
Another tope outside.
Watching where Charles Mason went on the outside, perfectly aiming
that could
his
be a
body.
game changer here.
I think it is. James smartly throws Charles Mason right back into the ring, and James is starting to feel it. Getting the crowd behind him.
He's
Sorry,
definitely
Paul.
starting to feel it, Phil. No, I'm just agreeing with you.
I'll
James
never
going
interrupt
up
them.
top, high risk, high reward. If he hits this is lights out for Mason. James up. Look at the setup for a 450 possibly. Oh! Got his knee up at the nick of time.
That has to have taken everything out of Evander James. The opening Mason was looking for. Unbelievable. Splits him in half. Three. No.
Oh, man. I thought that was lights out.
Charles Mason is frustrating here. He doesn't know what else to do to keep the former PPW heavyweight champion down on the mat.
Well,
for
he's
that
gone
3
through
count.
everything he planned for, EJ, and now, yes, like you said, stuck. You see this move getting slower and slower. That has to do with fatigue. It also has to do with the strategy being out. He didn't think that Evander James would still be in this match at this point.
Look at that. Evander James with the big knee to the face. Gonna look to put this one away here, no doubt about it.
Went for a ripcord slingshot into the middle rope.
Those taut steel ropes.
Look at this, James. Up and over, rolls him through. He got him for 3. James got him.
Here's your winner, the man you can trust, Evander James.
That could have went either way, Paul Bowe. It came down to fundamentals in the end. Evander James got the roll-up victory. Hey, any way you got to do it to get it done.
Mason saying he thinks he pulled his tights. Right place, right time. Evander James found a way. He willed through it. Long match, but he got the victory in the end, Phil.
An incredible match. Evander James shows his determination, shows that he can hang. He stays in the match just long enough until he can take advantage of his opponent's mistakes. That's what we've seen here tonight, right in the middle of the ring.
Yeah,
guys,
I was going to say he's on a one-way journey back to the top of PPW. You heard it here first, folks.
Well, another night of PPW High Voltage. Thank you so much for joining us. For Phil Bravado, that's me. Paul Bowe, I almost signed a trading card with your name on it. And EJ Kuiper, we will see you next week. I literally did sign a trading card, Paul Bowe, on it.
You're an idiot.
I am an idiot because I didn't do it on purpose. Yo, we got 2 more, right?
Oh, what's this? What's this?
Oh my God, we're signed up here, folks. We're coming back with you. Bo Nakota.
The Titan Outlaws making a statement.
Well, Hightower with the big clothesline.
Well, Charles Mason sitting right at the entranceway watching this thing go down.
What we seen earlier when Evander James came back from Japan, Bull Hightower got in his face, and here comes Mason. What is this?
Mason is coming back to help Evander James.
Mason ain't standing for this, trying to get Bo Nakota over the top rope.
Oh, he threw him out the hard way. Look at that. Now he's getting in the face of the Titan Texan.
Well,
obvious size advantage from it. Look at that.
Low bridged him.
Couldn't get him over. There we go. Second time's a charm. Oh, no. What's he grab?
Oh, come
I
over
didn't
here.
do it. I didn't do it.
It was him over there. It was him.
Freddie's
right
over there.
Right
Blame him. Blame Freddie.
See how fast the fingers get pointed.
Absolutely. When you're in trouble, blame someone else.
Well, of course.
What did Mason do?
Charles Mason coming in here not standing for what we've seen just a couple weeks ago as the Titan Outlaws interrupted Chris Masters and Drew Adams as well.
People are clapping.
Tell you what, maybe in his world travels, the Playboy billionaire may have found some morals here.
They're trying to shake his hand.
Well, what an unlikely alliance here.
Never know what you're going to see here in PBW.
Whoa. Evander I think he had something to say to him.
James is very confused, Paul. As am I.
Well, perhaps a new Charles Mason. And I got some swampland to sell you too in Florida. I don't believe it. I don't believe it for a second. Time will tell. Time will tell. Time will tell.
Well, now we are going to finally sign off. For Paul Bowe and EJ Kuiper, I, myself, am Phil Bravado. We will see you guys next week.
You've been watching High Voltage only on WYLN.